Yo, what's poppin', MVP gang? It's your boy, PraviMVP, back with another certified banger. On July 4th, we bring you that heat. Support the channel's growth and become a member today and slap fire out that like button because you already here, and I know you ain't no hater because that's why my video popped up in your algorithm. In today's video, we're breaking down how a set team makes the game easy. We may take time to build it, but once you have it, your win percentage will skyrocket, especially if you already winning 60% of your games with randoms. I am looking to build my set team before 2K26. If you can hoop, join the Discord and we can run a few games. If you pass that test and you a certified hooper, you're going to be elevated into the MVP chat, and those players I'll be looking to grind with and create the builds based on each other's builds when the game first drop in an actual party together, so we can hit the ground running and get those big dubs. It is some key indicators that show you will excel in a set squad, and we're going to cover those in today's video as I break down this build. In the clips of this build, to start the video, I will have full gameplay segment where the build goes crazy with the randoms dropping 40. In the hands of the right user who knows what they doing, this game will impact the game. This build will impact the game in every way: scoring, passing, rebounding, and defense. Your speed will cause mismatches that can be exploited in a set squad. This build becomes even more dangerous in the proper spacing and extremely hard to stop. You can abuse meter dunks, and most power forwards can't guard you since a lot of players make power forwards trying to compete with centers, which I'll never understand. I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite builds to play on, even though it's undersized. My 6'6" power forward and my 6'8" center, I like playing on both of those builds. You have a huge advantage in twos. You get to go crazy with this build in threes. Trust me. Like this, bro, you got to think about, I'm talking to skilled players. The builds that I make are for players who actually know how to play 2K. If you know how to play 2K, you will understand that this build is definitely a build that you can take advantage of mismatches and be able to do your thing. But no further delay, let's get straight to it. Boom, here goes my version of the Demi God build, because we got a lot of versions out there, a lot of variants. The two main things you need to make the Demi God build, because the reason I like this build, because only about 50,000 to 60,000 people can even make this build, because you must have 5 here and 5 to put here to unlock the Demigod name. You have to have a minimum of the 10 cat breakers to be able to unlock the Demigod name. Now, looking at the attributes, you can already see his finishing is there. He's completely you can, if you don't know, 93 drive and dunk, which unlocks gold posterizer, gives you the ability to finish 72% of your shots in the paint. If you put it on legend, then it will go up to 82%. It's a 10% increase. But 93 is definitely the sweet spot to be able to abuse the dunk stick. If you are an abuser of the dunk stick, this build is definitely going to go crazy for you, because you got the 85, the 88 mid-range, the 45 standing dunk give you both standing dunks, the 2 hands and the 1 hand. Your finishing, your layup being a 73, it gives you the 70 gives you that physical finisher on bronze. 74 gives you paint prodigy on bronze, so it allows you to finish fast. When you got the mismatch or you didn't beat your man and you get to the paint, this build is going to be going crazy. 88 mid-range, them are straight chicken. You can easily hit your fades after you beat the power forward, who most likely cannot guard you. If it's not built like a back-end comp, then it cannot guard you whatsoever. And a lot of people make the mistake of not making their power forwards defensive-minded. Then you have the 83 three-point shot, which of course is going to give you the ability to blick all your threes. And when you see the takeover I got, it's going to just make you more blickable. Of course, y'all know me. This is what a lot of demigod builds do not have. The 89 pass accuracy. As I tell y'all with all my builds, this is the sweet spot, because it gives you that Tyrese Halliburton passing style, which I'm telling you, it's just OP. It's fast, it's sharp, it gives you passes that make sure that your teammates can be able to convert their shots, and it's great for passing between these zone defenses with lockdowns at every position. I'm telling you, this is a needed. You must have 89. I like 89. 88 ball handle. You're cooking any big man that's on you. Like I said, if he's not built like a pure back end type lockdown build, you're gonna be able to have your way with him. Then you got that 68 speed with ball, which of course give you that bronze quick first step, which basically that allows you to be able to beat like I said, a power forward, traditional power forward, and you can beat anybody on the court who is not a lockdown. If they're not a lockdown, you're going to get the blow by automatically, because you got strong handles on Hall of Fame.
You got the 88 interior defense paired with the 87 perimeter defense, so you can guard both on the perimeter and within the interior with your hands up. All you got to do is stay in front of your man. You can get a stop every single possession. Still, you got the 60 steal for you to be able to get steals. So if they're throwing something stupid, you're not just defenseless and cannot steal the ball. You definitely can, especially when you pair it with a 7'2 wingspan. You're definitely able to easily intercept passes. You have the 78 block. You're going to be getting blocks. You're going to be smacking shit. Once again, when you have a 7'2 wingspan, you're getting blocks, you're getting steals, paired with your high perimeter defense and interior defense. 92 rebound for you to be able to get gold rebound chaser and gold box out beast, which I'm going to show you how I improve my rebounding. Because one thing I will say about this build, sometimes they try to put you at center, which is an absolute mismatch with you playing threes. It's beautiful, but when they do it in 5v5, it is not ideal. I'm just telling you and being honest with you. I don't like being put at the 5 when I'm playing with this build with randoms. Now, if you're playing a 5 and you're playing with a set team that's going to allow you to actually space out and you be able to run the 5 out if they see that the center is on you, this is a build that can literally run the 5 out if they have the mismatch at center. Like, you can just give him the ball in the corner and he will be able to cook from the corner and create for the whole team or from the hash or wherever he is. This is a build that if you're running big, you can abuse the mismatch because most people are, man, I'm telling you, they're not making their builds right. Then you got the 85 speed, that's an advantage at power forward, the 77 agility, the 85 strength with the 80 vertical. So across the board, when you look at the build, you have no weaknesses. When we go and look at the takeover, so let's just keep it moving. The best takeovers you can use, of course, driver is going to be one of them because look what the hell it do with your ball handle. That's ridiculous. A 96 ball handle at power forward, they're not going to be ready for it. You get sliced. That's crazy as well. Y'all already know because of the speed advantage that is going to give you in the acceleration with the 99 dunk. That's crazy. You got 3 and D. That's crazy. But my recommended, once again, is Splash Tower because of the interior defensive boost with the 3-point shot going into the 90s. On top of the marksman takeover, it is perfect for this build because then you're a complete inside out threat that they really ain't gonna be prepared to guard. This type of build is very hard to guard in the hands of a person who know what they doing and you surrounded by a good team. Then also another one is Commander. Commander is excellent on this build because then if you're put at the 5, you don't have a problem because you got the 99 defense. You'll have the 99 defensive rebounding with the high interior with a good block with the rim guarding it. So that'll be perfect to run like when you got Commander, you don't have no, you are real big. Like that makes you damn near real big when you look at the attributes. You can use Great Wall. You use Board Beast. If you like, man, I really want to rebound that power forward. Here you go. You got 99 and 96 with a high hop with 80 vert. You good with a 7'2 wingspan. You got Break Igniter. Whichever one of these you want to use, go ahead. But like I said, my recommended Splash Tower is crazy. Offensive artists will be crazy on this. Make It Rain will be crazy on this. You unlock takeovers that are very, very deadly. Like these takeovers on this build will go crazy. But I recommend Splash Tower, Commander, Slice, Driver, even Make It Rain if you got it already unlocked. But it like Splash Tower is the one for me. Look at your DNA. You got most of your stuff is golden. The only thing you got red is post offense, and don't nobody want to see you post up in 5v5. I'm just being honest. I play a lot of 5s. Don't nobody want to see you post up in 5v5. They don't. They want you out the way. They want to be able to drive and kick. Drive and kick is the main meta within a 5v5 play style if it ain't pick and roll, a spread pick and roll. So don't nobody want to see you post up anywhere. A lot of people that put post control in their builds, they have to understand that is a twos type build. That is a ones type build. But the average user does not want to see nobody post up. And again, posting up is hated on. Even though it's overpowered, it is hated in the 2K community. Let's go straight to the animations. These are the animations for you to be able to cook up. Go ahead and pause it if you need to. This is what I'm using to be able to create and do for myself, as you're going to be able to see in the plays in the video after this. Here goes all my animations that I'm using. I'm telling you, go ahead, stop it. Got that motion style, Kawhi Leonard. You can use, yeah, Kawhi Leonard is who I would recommend, or Alex Caruso for the speed to have even more of a speed advantage. But Kawhi Leonard gives you the best side-to-side animations. But Alex Caruso at playing that power forward is overpowered because one of the fastest. It's one of the fastest styles for just leaking on fast breaks and stuff like that. Everybody, if you don't know that, I don't know what to tell you, but you should know that by now. That is one of the fastest motion styles that you can use in general on the game. Then Jalen Suggs, for if you just want extreme speed for defense, you can see it right there. It's Jalen Suggs. He's the only motion style that you see sprinting like that, full speed to get back on defense. So defense, if you want to just be a defensive demon, it's Jalen Suggs. If you want to be an offensive fast break god, it's Alex Caruso. That's good for your cuts and stuff. If you want to be good for defending on the perimeter and having slides that are not involved, you see how it got slides and stuff? It's the best motion style for moving side to side and actually preventing, like, it helps you play better defense. It's Kawhi Leonard. Point blank, period. As far as staying in front of your man, it's the best motion style for that. So you pick the one that you want the most. That's going to help you dominate. The jump shot that I have that you're seeing in the video is right here. This mug is chicken. And I can just shoot, but this is very chicken. If you want to be chicken, here it go. Jared Culver. This is my recommended Jared Culver blend for everybody. Like right here. This is chicken as you can get. As you can see. It's very chicken. There's no problem with you greening with this jump shot. If you have a problem greening with this jump shot, you're just not yet good at shooting. And that's pretty much. Oh, one more thing I do want to show y'all about the build. That's also, I got to show you the badges too. But look at this. He has a in every single category. Look at that. He doesn't have a weakness. So when people don't understand, a lot of people are like, oh, you're too short. They're going to say stuff, but they don't understand how to play 2K. Because if you got every skill, it's on you if you can't capitalize on what you have. Like, you can do everything at an A level. It's on you. It'll be on you. 94 offensive consistency. That means you can be literally the number one option. Then you have a 99 defensive consistency. So it's on you. If you're not good with this build, or you be like, oh, this is the Demi God build, not that. No, it is good. It's just that if you're playing with bums, then you can be double teamed and stuff like that. And if you're playing out of position with a squad that don't space the floor and all that, then it could look bad. But if you actually have, you're at power forward in fives, you're going to go crazy. If you in threes and they put you at center, you're going crazy. Like that, I love playing center with this build. I like playing twos. I'm talking about twos and threes at center with this build is a complete mismatch. I don't care what nobody say. You can easily run up wins like that. But with no further ado, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all see this build in action. Hold on. First, I got to show you the badges. I'm tweaking. See, with this build, most of your badges are golden. I just want you to know that off rip. You got the gold rebound chaser, you got the gold set shot special, you got gold posterizer, and purple Hall of Fame strong handle. Those are the main things that you're using to score. This is what's going to get you the blow bys. This is what's going to let you finish. And if they're not playing you tight, that's what's going to let you green. And then you can rebound at a very good level for your position. You got the versatile visionary. You got most of your badges on silver. Most of these badges, they just there on top of your skill set, bro. This is a skill set. If you're good at this game, you're going to be good with these badges. You got everything you need. You got everything you need to be effective with this build, because your main objective, you're a finisher, and this is going to help you get to the brim and finish, but at the same time, they cannot sag off of you whatsoever, or you going to be chicken. It's going to be chicken every single time. You ain't going to be doing nothing but cooking. On the second page, you see Mogo. Go slippery off ball. Go post move lockdown. Go pogo stick. Go immovable enforcer. Go break starter. Go dimer. Hall of Fame off ball. Hall of Fame aerial wizard. Hall of Fame box out beast. Wow, that's very important, because with you being undersized and with your rebounding not being in a 96 or a 99, this is what's going to allow you to still get boards or keep your man from just dominating you on the boards. Because the Hall of Fame box out beast will allow you to hold your position once you are there, which you are faster than your man to be able to get in that position to where he cannot move you. So that's all you really need is box out beast. A lot of people just don't know how to play this game, but rebounding is all about positioning, and then that's when box out beasts come into handy. Now, yes, some 7-footers are going to still get rebounds over you if they're in position. So what? That ain't the key to this game or this build. Like, yes, rebounding matters, but you affect the game in so many different ways that you're not going to be getting killed on the boards unless they put you at center in the fives. And then even then, I have won multiple games being at center at the five with this build, because like I said, it's all about boxing out. Rebounding is all about who gets to the box out spot first, and then you need purple to Hall of Fame to legend rebound chaser to go against these 99 dudes. As long as you got it Hall of Fame to purple, you should be good. Like, just point blank period. I'm letting you know, Hall of Fame to legend, you should be good. And I'm letting you know based off playing center majority of the year. Y'all know that I got plenty of center builds, and all of them are purple. So it's not really a debate on when I'm telling you something about rebounding. Like, people gonna have their opinions, but I'm telling you, y'all, if you've been on my channel from the beginning, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to rebounding. Most people who get out rebound, they got bad positioning and bad awareness on who they should be boxing out and where they should be putting themselves. I don't have that problem. So yeah, you're gonna be able to go ahead and see this build in action. As I'm telling y'all, it's good for all around play.
Now, as you watch my third game against real users where I dropped an efficient 40 ball, I'm going to go over how a set team with defined roles will generate more wins and what key traits I'm looking for and how and what you should even look for that make good pieces for a set squad. First, the key traits and how they translate into a set squad success. Number one for me, shooting efficiency is a key trait of a player that will excel in a set squad. In NBA 2K25, where possessions matter, team roles are clearly defined, efficient scores make a massive impact. It's not just about dropping 40, bro. I tell people this all the time. It's how you get those 40s. Are you forcing bad shots? Or are you making the right reads, taking high percentage looks, and converting consistently? In a set squad, every player needs to maximize their touches. If you're a designated shooter or secondary scorer, your ability to knock down open shots, punish help defense, and finish plays created by the ball handler is crucial. It's just overly critical. It cannot be overly emphasized. Efficiency in shooting stretches out the defense, creates spacing, and allows your teammates to operate within their roles without the unnecessary chaos. Wasted possessions hurt more when your team is structured to run specific set plays or sets. And that's why I highlight the efficiency in this third game, dropping 40, shooting a high shooting percentage. It's not just about getting a 40. That ain't what make it look good. It proves you playing the right way when you have that efficiency. And a squad built on chemistry and smart decisions will take you to a whole nother level when you already an efficient type player. And they ain't just for this game. I shoot 66% from three and 73% from the field while primarily playing with randoms all year. Efficiency is very important to me. I do not force shots. I know how to play within the flow, and I know the shots that I can make majority of the time. 100%. Only thing that can stop me is the RNG. Assist to turnover ratio is a key trait of a player that excels in a set squad. In a structured team, every possession is planned. Roles are defined. That means your decisions with the ball carry real weight. A high assist to turnover ratio shows that a player not only knows how to create for others, but does it without giving the ball away, maximizing possessions and keeping the flow of the offense intact. In NBA 2K25, this is especially important if you're running point guard. Or are you the secondary ball handler, or even a big who initiates from the post or the top of the key? If you racking up assists, but you keeping them and you racking up turnovers, you're killing momentum and giving the opponent free fast break chances. But if you're constantly making smart reads, hitting cutters, swing passes, and corner skips without unnecessary risk, you become one of the most valuable pieces on a set squad. Because it's not about the flashy plays when you're playing in a set squad. It's about the smart ones. A player with a strong assist to turnover ratio helps the team maintain rhythm, convert opportunities, and apply consistent pressure on the defense. That kind of decision making is what separates randoms from them real deal hoopers. Fouls compared fouls compared to your blocks and steals, aka stocks. This is another good indicator of players who can excel in a set squad. In a structured team environment, defensive discipline matters just as much as defensive impact. Players who rack up steals and blocks without constantly fouling show they know how to apply pressure, play lanes, protect the rim or the perimeter without putting the team at risk. In NBA 2K25, fouling too much kills your team's momentum, sending opponents to the free throw line for free points, getting teammates in foul trouble, and breaking the defensive rhythm. On the other hand, players who consistently generate stocks while keeping their fouls low are showing advanced defensive IQ. They time they contest. They bait the passes. They rotate properly and avoid unnecessary reach ins or body contact that's going to lead to whistles. In a squad, a set squad, That kind of control is huge. You can trust those players to hold their ground in clutch moments, defend without panicking, and create turnovers that lead to fast break points. It's not just about stats. It's about your impact per possession. If someone is putting up stocks, but also they got 3 fouls in the first quarter, that's not winning basketball. Smart defense wins games. And in a coordinated squad, the disciplined defenders are elite assets. People who give up points, chasing steals, are trying to press the ball and not guarding a man. You are not an asset defensively. When you're playing with me, to make yourself really highlighted, all you have to do is what you supposed to do. If you doing what you supposed to do, if you're not the reason why they scoring consistently, you good in my eyes. You don't have to do anything amazing, but just be amazing at just doing what you're supposed to do. You don't have to go out your way. You don't have to get 10 steals. You don't have to do all this extra stuff. If you just showing consistent smart play, that's what I'm looking for. Having numerous builds at gold tier or MVP tier while primarily playing with randoms is a major sign that you impact winning. In NBA 2K25 and 2K in general, it's easy to look good when you're surrounded by a coordinated squad, especially when players on that squad better than you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of players, a lot of content creators, they are playing with people who are better than they are. In most of my videos, I am the best player on the court, and that's no disrespect. Now, when I'm playing with some of my Discord members, I have some more equal teammates who excel in their role just as I excel in mine. But when I'm playing with randoms, 9 times out of 10, it is obvious, it ain't even close, that I'm the best player on the team. And most of the time, I have to play perfect to win. And I'm not just talking about the counting stats. I'm talking about I be guarding 2 people in a lot of my gameplays. If people really watch all my gameplays, I be covering for randoms all the time. It'll feel way better to play with other people who could carry me or cover for me whenever I make a mistake. I'm just saying. But when you running with randoms, your true value shows. If you're consistently elevating teams filled with different play styles, basketball IQ levels, and chemistry issues, and still hitting the top tier ranks across multiple builds, it means your game travels. It means no matter what, you show up. That's the whole key, is about being accountable to what you're supposed to be doing on the court. Are you balling on the court? Or are you just a bench player just in the game just because we ain't got a choice? Like, this tells me you understand spacing, decision making, and how to adapt. Whether you're hooping as a big, a shooter, a playmaker, or a lock, reaching gold or MVP status without a reliable squad behind you means you're just not just playing well, you have impact. That exact kind of energy a set team needs. Players who don't need perfect conditions to thrive, but make those conditions better for everyone else around them. When you build in a set squad, the things that I'm looking for is players with proven success across roles and builds, not just specialists, but winners. Specialists do matter, because if you're a shooter, you're a big time shooter. Yeah, I want you, because I need you to get these dudes that always want to double team or playing zone and break that zone easy. And if you have done that with randoms, you're probably going to shine even better when the roles are locked in and that chemistry is built. A lot of people don't let the chemistry build. A lot of the content creators, where you see their teams winning tournaments and stuff, that chemistry was built in the dark. They didn't bring it to you when they was losing. They didn't bring you that content when they was going through the bumps of them trying to learn how to play with each other. Trust me, the chemistry is built in the dark before they ever bring it to the light. And a lot of people don't understand that. They don't get a chemistry time to work. You got to give a few games, bro. Really play with somebody before you make a judgment. And that's what I do for y'all. I do not judge you on one game. I don't think you the best player off one game, and I don't think you the worst player off one game. Unselfishness, the ability to listen and react to play calls or adjustments paired with the knowledge of every defensive coverage, man, zone, switching schemes, is what separates good players from the great teammates. In a set squad, raw skill isn't enough. You need players who buy in to the system, who can adapt on the fly, and who can put team success over their own stats. In NBA 2K25, this means knowing when to give up a good shot for a great one. A lot of people don't know how to do that, bro. A lot of people, where I play with them, they're chasing stats, and I don't get it, because if you could just press A and it's a person wide open, to me, you're showing more intelligence than you trying to score over your matchup. I'm trying to tell you, I be watching stuff like that. If I see that you're trying to score when somebody is wide open and you always pass late, I'm notating that. I want you to know, when you playing with me, I'm looking for the simplistics that make you great. Because to me, even if you hear LeBron just spoke on this, it be the simple plays that make people great. People be so trying to do too much, you're messing up, bro. A lot of people be messing up when they playing with me because they trying to do too much, when all I care about is the basics. Like, just win. It's really that simple, bro. Just win the game. You don't need to force anything extra when you're playing with me. Just read the game. Read the floor. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Like, that extra pass, bro, is elite offense. I'm trying to tell you, bro. A lot of people don't want to do it. They want to take a shot. I lost the game the other day because the person didn't make the extra pass. Literally, I was like, I know for a fact I'm going to make this shot, and he shot it. Now, it wasn't a problem that he shot it because he was wide open. He should have shot it. But the problem was, he hadn't made a 3 all game, and I had made 5 out of 7. So I wanted the ball again when I was wide open for 3, and I didn't get it. Now, those kind of reads are very important. That's the difference in winning and losing. It'd be those small reads. Okay, I haven't made a shot. He has made 5 threes. Not only that, I had made 3 threes in the fourth quarter to even have us in position to win in the first place. Knowing those kind of things is what separates winners from losers. I'm talking about winning on a consistent basis. But you definitely got to trust your teammates to make plays. It also means staying locked in when your point guard calls for a switch, when your lock tags in a zone, or when your big hedges and recover. If you can't adjust on the fly, you are a liability. No matter how good your build is, no matter how good you shoot, if you cannot adjust on the fly, you are not comp in 2K, because that's what it's all about. A player who is unselfish on offense and smart on defense becomes the glue of any successful squad. The game is full of hoopers with talent, but only a few have IQ and the humility to listen and adapt and execute team concepts, especially under pressure. Those are the ones that win more games, earn trust faster, and build chemistry that lasts deep into every 2K cycle. I had a team for 5 straight years, bro. I messed up by taking off 1 year from 2K, came back, and them dudes treated me like I was a random. I'm not lying to you. When I used to be the dude everything revolved around, I was the point guard running the 5 out. That's how they treated me. Cool. So ever since 2020 2K, from 2K18 up to 2K23, I had a set squad and an 80 plus win percentage every single year. It's just sad that I no longer have that, but I'm just telling you how easy it really is. These are the things that I had around me that made it that way. Like, because I didn't have to be the best player every game. I didn't have to carry such a load every game, even though I showed up. I mean, I was still the same PraviMVP that you're seeing today then. Literally the same. The only difference is when you have that set squad, it allows you to play empowered and play to your skill set. They're not going to ever stop Pravi from dropping off 50 or whatever, how many points I got. They're going to always play to my strengths. That is the difference of a set squad. They play to your strengths constantly. They know what you're good at. They know what they need to pick up on. They know when you play with a set squad. And another thing about, because I'm one of them players who can start off cold and then don't miss another shot the rest of the game. Anybody who know me is, I could not miss a shot, bro. I could go a whole game and not miss a shot. Once I get it going, the other team has completely up. There's no, it's very, when I get into that bag of inside, outside, because I'm really a 3-level scorer. I don't give a fuck what build I am. I don't give a fuck what build I'm on. I always been a 3-level scorer. I always been a 3-level scoring facilitator because I'm always looking for my team. People who have played with me will tell you every single person on the court will receive an assist from me, probably multiple times, and I'm going to call you and set you up for the easiest stuff. All you got to do is be listening. Now, the dudes who don't be listening, I call their name and tell them cut, and they just standing there. Don't be the dudes who don't eat. When I'm telling you to do stuff, I make it easy for everybody around me. I already know that. I just need people to help do the same for me. Do the same for me, because that's what keep you winning. It can't be just one good player. I am looking for another people that are good at this game. Positive vibes in the party, chats. No matter your skill set. If you are toxic, the team cannot play at its peak ability. You can't only speak when it's someone making a mistake. You have to highlight the good your team do, which will boost the confidence in gameplay. Toxic players cause others to overthink their decisions versus just playing free with that flow. You know when your team hit that flow because it's just everything is going right. People getting dotted for threes, lobs going up, cuts going up. You getting steals, y'all just going back to back, just scoring. It just, the game is a beautiful. 2K actually look like a good game when you got a good team. I'm not lying. You can play any 2K in that ever has came out. When you have a good team, it's gonna feel like a good game. Why? Because you winning, and most of the negative stuff ain't really affecting you because you got the players around you that neutralizes the RNG. It don't matter that you got RNG. I'm shooting 60+% from three, and so is everybody else. It's gonna be hard to stop that squad. That's what people don't understand. When you're passing that ball around and it ain't a motherfucker that they can leave open or play off of, it's over. Game over for 80% of the community. I promise you, I'm not lying, bro. That is the recipe. You will walk into rec and win 85% of your games if you have everybody on your team that nobody can sag off of or play off of. It's a guarantee. It's damn near 6 out of 10 times or 5 out of 10 times. If it's over 50%, it needs to be. And when there's nobody that they can leave over, the game is over, especially when you got a guard who knows how to run a 5 out. That's why they have done so many things to try to neutralize the 5 out. I've been running 5 out since 2K17, bro. I'm not lying. I'm telling you. Most people cannot beat a 5 out. Majority, you're gonna be competing with 20 to 15% of the community that got the skill level and the builds and the lineups that's gonna be able to stop that. Period. All right, like I'm telling y'all need to listen to me because I'm giving you the blueprint. All comp players play the same. I'm giving you the blueprint. It's either the spread, pick and roll, or 5 out. And a lot of people, the easiest way to rack up a whole bunch of wins is the 5 out, bro. It is. It's just the truth. At the end of the day, a set team with a defined roles is just going to guarantee more wins, period. Just from removing the losses that come from teammates selling on purpose, whether it's because they're not getting the ball, trolling, or just jacking up bad shots and talking wild on the mic, makes a huge difference. In a set squad, you shine because your good games gonna turn into great games because everyone around you is locked in. Your shooting efficiency should naturally go up. If you shooting better with randoms than what you do with your squad, that is a red flag. That means that they hating on you, icing you out, or just not playing winning basketball. You shouldn't be running with them. If you notice that you always shoot better when you playing with your quote unquote boys, shoot worse when you playing with your quote unquote boys or your squad, they're not for you, bro. Having a real squad simplifies your role. You don't have to overextend or carry every possession. You can play to your build strengths because you can trust the other people around you can do their jobs. And if they can't, that is not a squad. You need to find one. If you already winning 6 out of 10 games with randoms and sellouts, imagine how easy that turns into 8 out of 10 when you running with hoopers who have real skill but we're just missing the chemistry. That'd be the only ingredient. I'm speaking for myself. I got all the skill in the world to just sit here and win all day at 2K. I don't have a team. And I don't care how good you are. What I laid out, you're going to lose games that you should have won. Like, your man ain't even got no points. Your man is inefficient. The man that you have a A+ grade, you have a A grade, and everybody on your team got a C. It doesn't matter if you do not have a set, bro. You're going to lose games that you would have easily won. Because with that squad, you don't no longer have to worry about being doubled while your teammates are bricking wide open shots. Not knowing how to space the floor or playing with people who don't even care about winning. And the lack of the skill to win, even if they wanted to. A set squad changes everything. It's the difference between hooping and dominating. And that's going to be a wrap for today's banger, MVP gang. If you serious about taking your game to the next level in NBA 2K25, this is your moment. You just saw the Demi God build can do with the randoms. Now imagine what it would do with a set team that's locked in on set roles. That is the key to consistent W's and leveling up your gameplay and building real chemistry that carries straight into 2K26. If you got skill, if you got IQ, if you tired of losing to the sellouts and the trolls, then it's time to stop hooping solo and start winning with a squad that's built to dominate. Click the link in my bio and join the Discord right now to run tryouts for a set squad. We'll run a few games, and if you pass the test, you get elevated to the MVP chat where the real grinders are locked in, ready to create builds around each other and run up wins from day one of NBA 2K26. We're going to be in a party together making builds off each other. And it's going to be positive energy only, real hoopers only. We're not here to babysit egos. We're here to win. And you already know the vibes. Set team plus set role equal wins. It's your boy, PraviMVP, signing off. Hit that like button, sub if you new, and I'll catch you on the next one. Blessings to the Most High. Peace.
Hey, Skylight.